Was also flowing in the color of the leprechaun.
And there's green beer everywhere, including the St. Lawrence Center. There's Anthony Farnell and friends.
Yeah, and friends, yes, especially here, Leslie. There are a couple of thousand people behind me, and you know, when the warm weather hits, generally, some of the crazier, wilder people come out. When it's St. Paddy's Day, everybody's out, and they're behind me. They're just getting going. Let's talk a little bit about the forecast, and we'll take it to the weather system. What we have going on out there, it has been very mild ahead of a cold front, and the temperatures right across Ontario are some 5 to 10 degrees above normal. It's much cooler back towards the west, and we are eventually going to have to contend with those cooler temperatures, but not for a couple of days. 19 in Chicago, 22 in Cincinnati, even here in Toronto, very warm, but not record-breaking warm. Now, as we look at the radar and satellite, you can see that there is some wet weather moving in. That shower activity is going to be arriving after midnight tonight in town and then tapering off before sunup tomorrow. So it's a very quick-moving cold front, and the air mass behind it isn't necessarily that cold. So tomorrow's actually going to be a rather sunny day with a high temperature of around 9 degrees, and then high pressure in control for Saturday and Sunday. So lots of sunshine expected. Here's a look at what we're expecting as we break it down over the next 24 hours. So for this evening, a temperature of around 9 degrees. And here we go, over to the next weather map. There's your forecast for this evening. Overnight, the rain begins, 8 degrees. And then, oh boy, for tomorrow, we're expecting an afternoon high of around 9. And it's going to be sunny throughout the weekend. So that's a check on your weather. If you're feeling lucky, not just the Irish, but everybody, I do have an OLG lottery check, and it's a big one. Last week's jackpot was won, but there's still $31 million up for grabs. That's tomorrow evening coming up. Now, we'll have much more here, including your 7-day forecast, in about 10 minutes' time.
Crowd control needed in aisle 2.
All right, thank you, Anthony. Well, it's the morning task. Most men